موږ ته چې رالی په ما کې وختې پسې ورغلې دغه زما د ورور یې پښه واړوله دغه زما پلار یې راولاړ کړي دغه زما مور په پسې وه بهر راغلې زما پلار یې خونې او مخ ته وویشتې.
The way this film starts, where you go to this almost tranquil face of this young Afghani boy, and then he starts to, there's a way that he starts in an oblique way, you don't know immediately what this story is about, and he talks about how the gunman walked over him and then took his father, and then how he witnessed a massacre of some of his family. And then for me, well, being a journalist, I was like, right, this is about that massacre by that American soldier in Afghanistan, one of the worst massacres perpetrated by an individual soldier in either the Afghan or Iraq wars of the last 13 years. And so it immediately drew me in. This man who talks about 11 of his relatives being killed that night, and the fact that he does not do it with hate or anger dispels a lot of the stereotypes of what at least we in the West might think Afghan people are like. The camera cuts to his face, very tight shot of his face, and you see his eyes, and it's, there's something about it's like being in a conversation with someone and you're looking into their eyes as they speak to you. And yes, you're hearing their words and you're watching their mouth move, but in their eyes, you see something, you see this depth. There's this sort of subterranean or almost subconscious level of storytelling. And for me, with this film, that's when I'm hearing what he's saying. I'm going back to remembering what that story was about, but I'm looking into his eyes, these deep, dark pools. And it takes me to this other place. It achieved a kind of perfection in its simplicity. The black and white texture treatment, this access to a very difficult subject, the intimacy in the way she captured their voices and their story, the kind of masterful and almost poetic way that all the elements, these simple thread of elements were pieced together. There was not a reliance on a horrific visual treatment or, a graphic, there wasn't like graphic imagery to make the point. In terms, from the jury's perspective, and I cannot speak for everyone in the room, but this was definitely a production that needed no one had to argue for it or advocate for it. It was in every round of voting, it moved forward. And by the last round, it was really just a matter of what place it would get, but there was no question that it would be one of the winners.